Thank you for joining us for the daily devotion. I hope that God blesses you from His Word. While they were on their way, this is Matthew 28, some of the guard came into the city and reported to the chief priests what happened, and they assembled with the elders and consulted together and gave a large sum of money to the soldiers and said, "You're supposed to say his disciples came by night and stole him away while we were asleep." If they were asleep, how did they know that the disciples did that? But anyway, "And if this should come to the governor's ears, we will win him over and keep you out of trouble." And they took the money and did as had been instructed. And this story was widely spread among the Jews to this day. Written by Matthew, who was a Jew. Matthew, who was a Jew and a follower of Jesus, and the chief priests were Sadducees. Sadducees did not believe in angels. Sadducees did not believe in the resurrection. Sadducees did not believe in the Psalms and the Proverbs and the prophets and the writings. They only believed in the first 5 books of the Bible. They were basically unbelievers. Unbelief never has enough evidence. And so here they are in denial that Jesus actually did rise from the dead. You know, in Luke chapter 16, Jesus was speaking about a man who went to hell, and he lifted up his eyes and he pleaded that he would be able to go and warn his brothers so that they wouldn't have the same fate that he had. And Jesus said, they have Moses and the prophets. If they don't believe him, or them, then they wouldn't believe also if somebody rose from the dead. And isn't it interesting? Here you have it. You know, I didn't used to be a country western music fan, but since I have a son that loves country music, I know a lot of country artists and a lot of country songs. And some of them are kind of funny, really kind of clever, like Tim McGraw, "I'm messed up in Mexico living on refried dreams." You know, I think that's pretty clever. But Pam Tillis, "Call me Cleopatra, everybody, because I'm the queen of denial." I thought, yeah, the chief priests, kings of denial. If that's really the case, if they really did steal the body of Jesus while the guards were asleep, wouldn't they have denied that Jesus rose from the dead and fessed up to the truth if they were threatened with death? Would you allow somebody to kill you over something that you knew was a lie? And yet these guys were martyred, in addition to several other people who said, Jesus is risen, and we're witnesses. You know, the Greek word martys is the word for witness. And so many of the witnesses to the resurrection of Jesus were put to death that martys began to mean martyred. Somebody who was put to death for saying what he said and believing what he believed. Yeah, he's risen. Risen indeed. God bless you.